The sage advice once offered by those fortune cookies may be losing its bite. Rocca wanted to find out why some believe the cookie's fortune is crumbling. Mo, good to see you.
Good morning, Gail.
Hi.
Cracking open a fortune cookie after eating Chinese food is a century-old tradition born here in America. While the cookies remain delicious, some say the messages have been getting a little stale. So we headed to the biggest maker of fortune cookies in the world to investigate.
Can you even speculate how many miles of noodles you make here each week? A lot.
Norman Wong runs Brooklyn-based Wonton Foods, an American empire in the Chinese food industry. The two big things that you guys make are noodles and
fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies, by the way, are not Chinese. They're American. First baked in San Francisco during the early 1800s, those made today by Wonton account for nearly 70% of the U.S. market.
We're actually the largest fortune cookie maker in the world.
Wonton bakes 4.5 million fortune cookies each day. But for all its success, the company recently came under fire from Wall Street Journal columnist Ralph Gardner. Not for the quality of its cookies, but for the decline of wit and wisdom in its fortunes. Why launch this attack piece on fortune cookies?
Well, I don't consider it an attack piece. I'm trying to help them improve the quality of their fortune cookies.
What were you reading? What kinds of things were you reading as opposed to what you expected to read?
Well, I mean, let me give you an example of a good old-time fortune cookie. One of the best I ever got was the gods who were smiling when you were born are laughing now.
It's a good fortune. Today, that fortune would never make it past Wonton's editorial board, a.k.a. Norman Wong.
We don't want to do anything that's offensive to people. We don't want people to feel like they read the fortune and it actually gets them down, depressed.
I'm trying to remember if there were any fortunes that would actually say, you're going to drop dead tomorrow.
Maybe not exactly quite to that extent.
But you decided the fortunes should be all positive.
Well, we have like several thousand fortunes, and we're always in the process of continuing to revise them, improve them.
The best fortune cookies to me made predictions. Right. They weren't just sort of giving you a gentle kind of aphorism or devotional, right? I mean,
Right. I mean, you know, it wasn't as specific as this is going to happen on this date, but they were willing to take risks, it seemed.
But this culture can't handle this
Right,
now.
apparently not, no.
How many fortunes have you written in your life?
Hundreds, if not thousands.
Donald Lau wrote Wonton's fortunes for decades.
I haven't written any fortunes for more than 10 years.
Why?
Writer's block.
These days, most of Wonton's fortunes are taken from online suggestions. We evaluated ours after lunch.
It's high time for one of your most promising ideas.
Love is the glue that holds together everything in the world. Do you feel that fortune cookie fortunes have become too politically correct?
It's a situation where it's a reflection of society. At the same time, we have our own viewpoint on what fortune should be. You know, we feel that it's a reflection of Chinese philosophy.
I'm no scholar of Confucius, but I don't think it was all rainbows and puppies with him.
No, he told people, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. And if you do this bad thing, then bad things will happen to you.
Indeed, Gardner's critique may have convinced Wonton to put the bite back into their fortune cookies. And Donald Lau is composing fortunes again.
Over the weekend, I came out with some new ones.
Overcoming 10 years of writer's block. Donald Lau wrote some of these prospective fortunes. They haven't been through the screening process yet. You will soon become such a VIP that the NSA will listen to your phone calls.
Very good.
You will receive a surprise in the mail, but don't expect it to be delivered on Saturday.
Oh,
that's actually good.
That's really wonderful.
Well, all right. Well, clearly you've already had an effect.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, this is for the greater good. It's not about me or Wonton.
So you believe that Confucius is back?
I think so. I mean, Donald Lau, who, by the way, is the most published author in the English language. Interesting factoid. This is a list of the other new ones. He has some of these are edgy. Next time, order the other chicken dish.
I like that.
You will encounter very few traffic jams when you retire. I like that. That's funny.
In bed.
That's right, in bed. And just be yourself, you're already married.
I really like that one.
That's really good.
I like that. I love how you did this piece, though, starting with the writer saying, what made you launch this attack on fortune?
You know, you
With
have
such
to
a
ask
straight
the
face.
tough questions.
You did, though. It was very well done. Yeah, very
Thank
well
you.
done.
Yeah, Gail did not know that you're supposed to put in bed at the end of the fortune cookie.
I mean, that's
thing.
a tradition, right?
Yes.
I had never heard it.
Yes, but now
And
we're
I
gonna-
said to my white friends here, it must be a white people thing, because I was not aware. And I did a little poll in the studio here, and very few black people were aware.
Well, we're going to have to
But I
all
think
go out
this
for
is good,
Chinese
helping
food.
the race
We're gonna have to
relations. I
all
like
go-
it.
We're
I
going
like
to go
it.
for Chinese food.
Yes.
That's it. This discussion's been very good.
What's the author of the fortune cookie lines? What's his name?
Donald Lau.
We love him.
He is fantastic. For you, a promotion is very possible, and so are higher taxes.
His writer's block is over. His writer's block is over. Mo, that was great fun. Thanks.